Like so many other women, I was fool enough to believe that I was the man's one true love. We all know, of course, that Ernest's only true love is his writing. All of us exist in orbit around him when he needs to breathe from it. But it's to it he always returns, to it only that he's faithful. Hemingway's Girl takes place in Depression-era Key West in 1935 when a Cuban-American woman goes to work for Ernest Hemingway to support her widowed mother and sisters. And while she's there, she becomes caught between the celebrity-filled world of the famous writer Hemingway and a World War I veteran and boxer building the overseas highway. My inspiration for Hemingway's Girl came when I visited Key West at the Hemingway house, and as I walked through the house and ended up at the writing cottage, I had that feeling that I knew I had to write about this place and I knew I had to bring others there. I chose to write about Hemingway in 1935 when he lived in Key West with his second wife, Pauline, because it feels to me like the golden age of Hemingway, when he was at the height of his physical power, his writing power, and his family life, and it's a place in fiction that hasn't really been explored until now. Once I began writing the book, I was trying to find a fictional character, a vehicle to get us into Hemingway's world who we could identify with and to tell the story. I saw a photo of a young Cuban girl on the dock in Havana looking up at Ernest Hemingway as he brought in a huge fish, and it made me think of the difference between the rich and the poor and what this girl must have been thinking about him. And then I found later in my research that he became infatuated with the young woman when he was in his older years. And in my mind, this young woman and the Cuban girl merged together and became Mariella, my main character. I hope from reading this book that my readers will gain a love of this time and of this place and of Ernest Hemingway the way that I have. I want them to go back and reread Hemingway's work and get a true appreciation for the man behind the legend.